What's going on? People that watch my videos, not necessarily always subs, but people. I'm recording. I'm recording Smite. Now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna play Joust just because I don't have anything recorded right now. I mean, I have a couple games from like season 1 on the old map, and I thought they were funny, so I haven't deleted them. But well, hopefully my frames don't drop. I mean, I do have a. I'm in between. I have an essay due that I'm not doing right now. I'm taking a break, and I'm in between doing that, and I just hope he doesn't invade, which is why I'm standing this way. So yeah, I should be doing the essay, but I'm just taking a break right now, pretty much. AMC clears the buff decently fast just because he has the bees that'll keep proccing whenever you auto attack, which is nice. I do like that they added that to him. I don't agree with the silence. Not that it gets used a lot of the time, but still don't agree with it. I am playing more AMC indeed, just because he is really good in Joust. I shouldn't have attacked him there. I should clear these first. I have no idea what level this guy is. Dang. But lucky this mana buff has really helped me out right now. I don't know if he took the poke from that too. Alright, so that's good. I can finish this now. He can finish Dev Gloves, or whatever he has too. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say this guy's probably not too great because he went Transcendence, 2 mana potions, and he got the buff at the start, which means he had way more mana than he was ever gonna use. So, gonna say he's not doing too hot on the build. Maybe he's better than me though. I mean, mechanically, but also my ping recently has been decent. So hopefully if it stays this way, you know, I'll be ready to get a little bit more ballsy with ranked games and such. I'm still at that point where if it's bad, I don't really want to play for obvious reasons. I don't want to play if my ping's terrible, just because, you know, I don't want to do terrible. Those are his abilities, so I'm not too worried about it. This guy's like stupid. Alright, well the bees killed him. Maybe this will be an F6. This is just, you know, guys, I really wanted to post a video. I don't want to slack on this video per day because, you know, once you don't do it once, it's easy to stop doing it. You know, you just get so busy, and you know, you're thinking, oh, one night I'll skip. You know, I'm really tired, and then the next night it's, oh, I'm laying in bed and I forgot. You know, I'll do it the next time, and then you know, you get out of the habit. And I just really don't want to do that. I don't want to take for granted the subs that I have. As my ping raises a little bit here, hopefully that's not a problem. I don't want to take for granted the subs that I have, and I don't want to take for granted that, you know, I assume that I'll be getting more. But even if I say that 188 subs, as I fluctuate from 190 to 188, whatever it continuously is changing to. You know, I obviously still always want to be posting for you guys, so. Why was I targeted there? Why? I mean, I know because of bees, but it had been way too long. So now, yeah, now he has to back, which is nice. I mean, he can also get experience robbed, I guess, if he wants. He might have a potion ticking, actually. So he's going to lose out on experience here. I did auto attack these, so I'm going to let him back before I push this. Okay. Well, I don't really have to push it now because they're mostly dead, but... And I probably should have auto attacked there. I should have been last hitting, but... I'm already ahead of him. I mean, I'm hitting harder than him, and he started Transcendence, and I started Devil Gloves, and that almost never happens. You know, when you start Transcendence, you have the power. When you have Devil Gloves, you have the lifesteal, which makes up for the extra damage you'll be taking, in theory. And then also the Devo Gloves build is just generally better because lifesteal is so valuable. And Aussie just doesn't really offer enough as it is right now. I'm gonna go with a pretty unusual build. As of right now, it's definitely a build that's getting kind of popular. As most of you might know, what's it called? Soul Eater? Yeah, I knew it was Soul Eater. I don't know why I checked. It just got a recent buff where you can get it now and not be at a disadvantage. That's basically what the buff was. I'm pissed. I knew he was gonna jump, but it was just too little too late. And look at me, I mean, I'm full health. And he's gonna clear from a distance, and I can't really stop him because that's what Uller does. But I can clear this and get a buff. I see he has one. I'm hoping he didn't get the right red. I'm hoping he got the left red. Okay, and he did, which is great. If he jumps on me, I can pretty much just kill him. I don't have a lot of mana, and I don't have my ult. But he also didn't have hardly any health, so I wasn't too worried about that. Alright, they got cleared by bees. Very good. And I know this is down. I'm just checking it because I wanted it back. And I don't have enough gold yet, so I'm going to do blue buffs. Now, hopefully he didn't do this. I saw he had red. Yeah, he did not. He could be rotating towards it, though. So I do want to be careful here. And it looks like he's not going to be here, which is great for me, because I can back. So Soul Eater, it gives you defense now, and it still gives you attack speed, and it gives you health. It basically makes, what Ichoball does is it lowers your opponent's power, and it gives you pen. So it's a good trading and boxing item, because it also has attack speed. And it's cheap, so you can get it online early and have that advantage. Soul Eater is 300 gold more, but it gives you survivability as opposed to more damage, which both are good for trading. And it has the same effect, it's just that you lifesteal and you also have protections, and I mean, look, I'm lifestealing for a stupid amount already, and I don't have like the rest of my damage items yet, so. And you know, damage isn't about hitting hard all the time. He just jumped in, I don't know what he thought he was doing. That was just really, really not smart of him. And I've been in that position where you just want to fight. So I can't say I don't know what he was trying to do. But when you're that far behind, you just want to fight, and you think you can do it. And maybe he is a better player than me, so that's why he's so confident. But I'm going to go ahead and do this. Take that down. I'm going to assume that he did his attack speed. So I'm not going to go for that. But I am going to go for my blue buff. And I'll pick it up too. I'm using a lot of mana. So I am going to get Executioner here. I could go Ichoball, and honestly it would have probably the same effect, if not more, just because the attack speed and the pen. And he's not going to be building a whole lot of defense. But he is building Soul Eater, so he'll have 10 is what it ends up being. I'll hover over it here. So you get 15 physical power and 10 physical protections, and that's on top of the base stats. So I mean, it's pretty good. That physical defense ends up being a lot more than you might expect. Oh, my 2's down. I was going to try and use my 2 on him, but it was down. That's embarrassing. I mean, if nothing else, I definitely respect that this guy's sticking around. It's a pretty discouraging game when you're this far behind, so. And of course, me being the never surrender type of guy. Jeez, this one's only 8 minutes in. Oh, he hit me. See, he's not destroying my hives, so I have tons of attack speed over him, and I still have my stinger. So, and that's another thing that makes him very good at Joust, is he has his stinger. I could probably get a ton of damage on the Titan, but I'm not going to. He has his stinger, which, I mean, the stinger is pretty ridiculous. It does. I'm gonna get beads. I didn't use them there just because I didn't need. Actually, I shouldn't have gotten beads because I haven't needed them. But stinger does max rank about 700 damage, and on top of that, it's up in 15 seconds if you pick it up. So I mean, it's really good. I mean, I had it there. I killed him, he spawned, and I killed him again. His respawn timer is like 15 seconds right now. So it's definitely good. So this is the advantage of going the Devo Glove start. I don't personally love it just because you have very little survivability at the start. Potions wise, I mean, you do have a lot of lifesteal, but if they poke you out, it's hard to get close to do that lifesteal. Whereas when you have potions, they tick no matter what. And that's kind of just the trade-off. But you know, for a while I was really, I mean, I love Devo Gloves. That's probably my favorite item in the game. Or Executioner. They're both really good items. I know it's weird to have a favorite item, but I do. But for a while I was just not, I was not on board. If you would have asked, I would have said, yeah, Transcendence just too valuable, but you know, I'm starting to come around. Even on characters like On Her, where everybody gets Devo Gloves, I was doing Transcendence just because he can still use mana. Whoa, 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 whoa. My ping's just going haywire right now. So this is not exactly at a disadvantage, but I don't know what's going on. There we go. Alright, because I am lagging, I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to try and do whatever I can to kill him. Alright, so that's game. Is it game? Alright, it's game. Finished with 200 ping, and that's been rare. Like, the ping spikes haven't been happening as much, so I'm a little bit scared that it happened there towards the end of the game. I'm hoping that doesn't keep happening, but obviously, until the university fixes it like they say they will, I mean, they probably won't, but until they fix it, there's really nothing I can do. You know, my roommate's called the tech department, Panther Central, which is like another hub of the school. Swag and mastery. So he's called a couple people about it, my ping and stuff, and also our cables, we're not getting the one channel we should be, and a couple other ones as well. So we're trying to fix it. B Wong defeated. Sorry, man. B Wong is it's an interesting name, but so we're trying to get that settled. Trying to think of what else I want to finish this one off with. Can't really think of anything. I mean, you know, just in between writing my essay and doing the research for it. It's only 750 words, so it's like a page and a half or 2 pages. Nothing crazy. But you know, like I said, I don't want to slack. I never want to slack on this. Having a summer off isn't exactly how I want to word it, because I wanted to be doing this. I could hardly even play Smite over the summer, and now that I'm back, I'm seeing certain parts of my game improve. Even from before, when I had thought I was as good, you know, as others. I've been watching a lot of streams over the summer. I picked up on some things, and honestly, I'm very good at, you know, visualizing when I'm watching something and like bringing that into play for myself. So I learned, you know, my one subscriber, I shout him out all the time just because he comments on all my videos, and I really appreciate it. Dimitri said, you know, you play casual games and you start to lose your edge, but like watching Barracuda, watching Wolfie, watching Lassus, and you know, all the roles, not rules, but roles, you know, I retained a lot, and I don't feel like I lost anything I had, which is really important. And I'm pretty sure that's really all I want to say. As soon as I can guarantee the ping is fixed, why this usually never fluctuates, so that's weird. As soon as the ping is guaranteed and fixed, ranked will be happening. It's just, you know, I don't want to do it, get 200 ping. I have had games where that's happened, and a lot of them have gone well. I've posted a lot of them, but you know, I don't want to get in the habit of playing games with 300 ping and then you guys watching it, because I know that's not super entertaining. But hey, that's it. Really appreciate you guys watching, and I gotta write an essay, so take care. I really stomped at that Uller. He just didn't play it very intelligently at all, and AMC is really good. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, and take care of yourselves.